Well, hello everybody, and hope you're having a good afternoon. I'm just going to do a quick Windrose, my base, a little bit of tutorial maybe. I don't know, whatever you want to call it. I'm just out here having fun today. So, without any further ado, let's get to the base. What you're looking at right now is just me hanging out in the corner of the base to kind of get us started. Let's take a walk down the boardwalk. And I say I don't want to sing it. Let's start off with my first ship, the Ad Monitor. It's just that wonderful first ship you get to have. And then we'll scoot down to the second ship before we talk about that thing in the middle there. We have the Grey Wolf. Next in line of succession. Not a bad little brig. And then we have the Chimera. Wonder how many of you will get that reference. And then back down here, for some reason, my boat has a mind of its own. I'm thinking it's possessed by people because I put it there a few minutes ago. If you want to summon your ship, you just hit the K button if you're on mouse keyboard and hit boat and put it back where it belongs. I have no idea where it ran off to. Damn thing, I'm telling you, it's possessed. So, running down the boardwalk again. We're going to get a look at my house, the mansion. You see, this pirate, he's done well for himself. So he's opened up trade business on his own. And when you're a good pirate and things flourish, well, people come in and they want to sell stuff. I am taxing them, by the way. So we got your merchants. You can buy these guys in Tortuga, animal products, natural resources. I do like because, you know, if I want hardwood, they really need to have the trees respawn in this game a lot better. 4 here, 4 there. That ain't cutting it. So, you know, go out, raid a few places, come down here and, you know, buy a whole bunch of wood. Right there would be 50 times 10. You know, not a bad price. And then we'll come over here. Oops. I always pass her up for some reason.
If you've got coins, I've got boots.
If you need seeds, you can get them. I've been playing this game from release, and I've got over 200 hours in it. And, well, before I show you the gardening, it's dark. Here we have, you know, our smelting furnace. Ooh, I got those in there. Might as well check them while I'm here. Yeah, let's make some wood. Say 200. That'll take a while. And then, of course, in here I've got my boxes. Ash, charcoal. This will be overflow when one of those two get going. Minimal decoration. I mean, we're in here to work. We got a bed. Hopefully one day we'll have NPCs that'll come in here and do this. So I'm just kind of setting up beforehand. You know, in the time period, we did have people that like to have dances, balls, whatever, a little bit of frills. You know, give me a good pirate woman. Or better yet, give me a good governor's daughter that I can liberate from her oppressive father. We have your cocoa plums in here. I don't know why they call it seedlings, because I can pick every one of these. Bananas, limes. I really wish they would allow us to grow our own coconuts. Because, you know, lime in the coconut. And as you can see, every time I get seeds anywhere in the map, they somehow end up in my base. You know, those aren't the best food ingredients, but hey, you know, they make good decorating. We have your peppers, your aloe, and flax. When you start the game, as soon as you get flax, get a lot of flax. You're going to need it for your clothing, as well as your leather goods and everything. They've done a really good job on this game of making it. Hey, Legatus, thanks for dropping in, my friend. We have beans. I'm selling these to Grump. Premium price. Tomatoes. I don't know why I built that just there, because, well, I built more tomatoes. We have your potatoes, corn, and of course more limes. And, well, leeks. Leeks you definitely want. One of the better foods are made with leek. this is going to be the bar section. And again, hopefully we'll be able to get a bar with winches and, you know, tavern whores and all the things that should be in Pirate Era. That's just a way to get up top. I was messing around with, hey, building, let's try this, and it worked. The empty planters are, we do know the ashlands are still coming to the game, and I'm just kind of preparing for it. More buildings for hopefully future NPCs or whatever. I do have a bonfire down there, and I've got a bonfire hiding right here. You can see it. You can hide things. I can actually go into build mode and see. I'm going to stretch the base out even further because why not? My island. I claimed it. I took it over. It's mine. Not sure what I'm going to put here yet. That's going to debate on the ashlands. That off of there. Alright, now we're going to just walk on over that line. Yeah, I actually paved the entire thing. Took a little bit of terraforming to do. We have our two gators. Well, crocodiles. And seeing how this is centered in the Caribbean, those are definitely Cuban crocs. And from first-hand experience in dealing with those, Cuban crocs are psychotic assholes that will just kill you. They're a murder-death-kill machine. Alright, so we're going to step into the home. What is a good home without a good library? And, you know, gotta have your food, scrolls, fireplace. And you've got to have your nice relaxing area. Yeah. I do like the way they did a clock on here. I haven't checked to see if it actually moves the hands. I'll look at that one of these times. Got to have dining. Yes, you can actually sit at the chairs. Captain's head of the table. Captain will sit at the table. I haven't fully decorated everything yet. I think I've unlocked everything, although I thought I did the other day, and then, hey look, more things to unlock. Pay very close attention to the storyline. Anyway, next we come in here to the jewelry room, and, you know, got to make it look like a jewelry room. Not sure what I'm going to do down here, but here's the basement. I'm going to have to level this whole area out with a shovel. If I do put anything down there, it might just be overflow. And, you know, these are more civilized, at least I'll tell you, but it's not. So we have installed toilets. That I know my friends. They're liable to blow things up if you don't. Let's see. I usually don't have to do much. This is again for people who want. You can have up to 4 people. So I, you know, gave everybody their own room. Ah, yes. Shipwright's tools. I actually had that. Your weaponsmith. Your armor, dude. It gives you a little bit of buff. It's kind of like an enshrouded NPC. Not good for anything. I really wish they would go the line of the NPCs of Soul Mask or Conan that, you know, actually do things. But you can see, if I want to build it, I can. I've got everything in the game. Brings us to a good point. Oh. You actually have to make sure. Take those. I thought I was making those. Glad I'm doing this little walkthrough. That's for your enchanting. Hopefully there'll be more in the future. You know, gotta have a good look, you know, because, you know, that young lady that I liberated from her oppressive governor father, she might have kids with me one day, and yeah, have her daughters walk down the beautiful staircase. Speaking of the staircase, where does it go? Well, you can't have a, you know, survival crafting game without a box, right? And this one, I can just, you know, hit the tab button and just go to town, or Q button is what I've got it set up. Rock. I didn't label all these. I'm writing a mod right now for custom nameplates to put on them because these are cool. These are nice. Thank you, Des, for giving us something. Nameplates that we can write on, even better. And being a box room, it's very plain. We'll come around the corner and we'll go in box room number 2, overflow, because there weren't enough room in that one for everything that's needed. And of course, you know, my little bedroom. Got my office, my desk, you know, everything in here. Makes it simple. You can sleep the night away in this game. I know people are just finding out, but lay down, go to sleep. It'll put you into the next day already. And music. Stop. And it should be morning. We'll go outside in a minute. Although I could look and see from here it is. Alright. Going up the next staircase. We come in and see Rosalinda. Yeah. She's here to be my alchemist. I really need them to let us do some decorating our own because she's going to get black and a pointy hat. Right time period for it. And of course in here we have all the elixirs, your potions, bandages. I keep all that up here because as you saw, Boxroom got overfull. And this is all custom built. Basically there is the actual table and I just built it into it. So we get a little bit of custom building. Coming down to the next room, this is probably one of the most barren. Ain't really going on the tanning rack or spinning reel. And of course finished products, they're in here because again, box rooms, not big enough. But I can put finished products in there. And the final room, well, here's my workbench. I'm sure people were wondering where it's at. There you go. And finished products from workbench. Got your wood, your planks, rope. Now if you lose a ship in combat, it's expensive. You'll want to fill this room up. Alright, next thing. Oh, I should have gone upstairs. Oh well. No fall damage in the game, thank God, because I do that all the time. Come on, all the way up top. Up top, nothing special. You got your little flag for your comfort bonus. I do have a bonfire and a signal fire. I really don't know what the hell I'm going to do with the signal fire.
How often
we got Dum Dum and Dumber 2. Daryl and Daryl. And again, the Monitor, Chimera, and the Grey Wolf. So down we jump. And how do you fast travel in this game? Well, this is my fast travel location. I also have my wharf right here for calling in Klingons. Just kidding. And inside the door, well, we got your fast travel plane. Decorated all up. This is a 35 comfort bonus sitting right here just inside this room. So if you want to know how small a room you can get away with it and get the maximum comfort, this is it. Now, as far as my build, you can see I'm hungry. I don't have anything based on right now. We'll take a look. We'll go to your toggle, your stats. There's where I'm at. Vitality 31, Endurance 9, Agility 20. Remember, we have a soft cap at Agility at 20. Yes, there's a little bit if you go over, but it's really a soft cap. It's not worth it at this point putting anything else into Agility. So, what I did is I took a look at it and I said, what do I want to really go better? Well, I definitely want more endurance, and I want to be able to use a strength-based weapon because I do have the Arbor Saber, which complements very easily my Soul Eater, my primary. So, we can have a cup of coffee, and we'll have the meaty kebabs, and now we'll take a look. 20 and 20, soft capped on both. Now we're very high on endurance, which I don't believe has a soft cap. And my vitality is now up to 31. You can see the differences made in everything else as we go. And let's do a quick run. I don't think it's been 6 hours. FYI for anybody, your major resources and so forth are on a 6-hour timer. I'm not sure if Plague Smashers are, or I don't know what they call them. You know, you come through here and do a nice little run. Ow, not nice. Yeah, so you may be looking, going, why is his health doing? He hasn't put a bandage on. I don't need a bandage really, because if you look at it, attacks consume less. I have Executioner's Grace. It is one of them I'm running, so my health automatically regenerates. Oh yeah. I hate this plague. This is one area I have to kill all the time because plague ditch. That is part of my sword that is doing that. That's the Soul Eater's special ability. And the reason why I compliment it right there, well, nobody up here. Let's go find somebody to kill. Yeah, well, that's just... Aha, there's people to kill. If we come down here and we're using the strength base, we're getting Plague Echo built up. And then we get 5. I'm supposed to be able to do an F ability and paying attention to trying to narrate. Let's do this again. There we go. So the two of them complement each other. One is going to do a mass wipeout and the other one is going to do a little bit of damage. Don't know why, force of habit, I'm still grabbing the cocoa plum. Hey, Shiny! Hey, you gotta drum me in this one, Shiny, man. It's right up your alley. A lot of shiny things. A lot of bad people to kill. I believe it's a 3-minute cooldown on the Soul Eater. Kill him. Why not? On the map, you can see you can mark it. It's, there it gives you an idea. Very generic. I know one of the suggestions everybody has is, can we, label them ourselves? Well, you can label them. It's just, people need to, hey, who's trying to kill me? Not nice. Bad piggy. This difficulty, just FYI, if anybody's wondering, I am fully maxed out. Difficulty level is set at normal story mode. I'm not playing on my Death March mode. I don't want to do a lot of cussing right now. That one will make me cuss a lot. Especially if I go for a boss battle. This is one thing I'm going to suggest everybody do. We'll come back down here. Do I have Soul Eater back yet? Nope. Hello, bitch. And those totems will kill you. I don't like you, go away. Ooh, crap. I know that totem's down there, and if I go down there right now, it'll zap me pretty quick. Alright. The purple you see on the screen is the plague. And a good afternoon to you. Alright, so what I've done is I've just laid this out so that I know I can explore 5 down. But it'll take me to every one of these treasure chests. Well, in this case, bases. One nice thing is use your heavy attack and go through it faster than sitting there and screwing. Yeah, see, the bases haven't responded as a 6 hour, but you can see the run through. Sometimes I manage to get them both without heavy attack. But knowing now that they haven't all respawned, I'm just going to go up here and get the good one. Where's your big buddy at? Oh, there we go. Hi. Well, I'm not on Death March. This is acting like my Death March. God knows I wouldn't screw up and do something stupid like that. I'm just going to go drop down here and say hi. Oh, that bitch. She put a totem up there. I'll have to deal with that. Those ancient incense burners you see me picking up, very much you want to get those because they're worth one guinea. Where is that damn thing? I'm not going to get killed by it later on. And I would, I guarantee it. Kill somebody. I'm gonna get my health back. Nope, I'm not. Ooh, plague crocodiles, they respawn. They shouldn't have respawned already. Nope. Miss me, bitch. I need my health back. I mean, I could wrap a band-aid on, but, you know, where's the fun in that? Kind of be like taking on a plague smasher right now. If you do your build right on this game, you don't need to use the bandage. And if I'd have took them on correctly. No. Ooh, hey, who's that down there? Plague Witch. You shot me through a wall. I'm just gonna die. Shoot me through a wall. That's just not cool. I don't know if I can make that jump. I do once in a while. But yeah, as you can see, I've laid out a course to get everywhere I need to. Aren't you dead? It's me. So that was kind of the simple solution to everything, but you could get the idea, come into it. Now, base location, another big reason I'm doing the video. I've seen a lot of people making their bases in low areas, and by low I mean not enough resources and not in a high tier area. All right. Just from experience, you know, you want to kind of build your base and where the best resources are, and especially if you can find all the resources. This island, and when I get back home, I'll show it to you. If it gets to die, there's actually ancient metal in there. Oh, you bite me, bitch. crocodiles. Crocodiles are not your friend. It's so neat you can see the Chimera from here. Her mask might be a little tall. And of course, this is the medal that has respawned. Or did I not raid it this morning? Takes about an hour to come through and do a good complete raid on all the POIs. And this way I know where I'm safe. I'm thinking about enclosing this, but I kind of like killing the gators that live here. So you get back to it, and once I get in here, I'll go over the map. I'll also show you how I do mine, so it makes it easier. And we just come over here. Now I have boxes in here. And right here is where I put all my goodies for when I'm out. Don't have that one. Always check your boxes. These you turn in and sell at the different factions. So now I got more keys. So Adam, I don't know what we're supposed to do with these because I've already cleared them. Maybe one day they'll allow us to sell them. And again, the fast travel point. So let's open up the entire world. This map is sitting in the 10 through 15 area. It has every resource on it except for copper and iron, I believe. It does have the ancient metal. It's got your bromeliads, cocoa plum. It has, well, pretty much all your plants. It has pigs, as you saw. Your crocodiles are on here. There's some dodos, so every resource except for copper and iron are on this map. Even to get your healing herbs on here. So, yeah, place to set it up. You know, I pick right here because I'm going to put a lighthouse right here. And as you can see, there's a bonfire right there, which lighthouses. There'll be another one right here, and that'll have this whole cove as mine. Blackbeard warships and freighters and so forth are out here, level 15, so best you can get. And it just makes a smart place to build a base because you've got it. I have dropped, this island here is just solid crocodiles. I think I ran it one day and came out with over 100. I don't have a fast travel point on there because I moved it. I don't remember why. Oh yeah, because of this one. Your plague smashers, there are 5 of them on this island. Well, 4 sometimes, 5 sometimes, so is what it is. Giving the gold mask, which are 5 guineas, and occasionally the piastre, which is just 1 piastre, or 1 guinea, sorry. Yeah, something like that. So I go in there and get it. If you need your other resources, well, here's where the ancient temple is, where your second boss is found. You can come in here and there's going to be corn, sugarcane, so forth. This island here has a Blackbeard outpost. It's meh for running. The better one is right here. Oops. This one's where I put my base. Run up, hit that one, hit all these camps, and you'll come out with a bunch of sugar, nuts, rum, of course all your medallions. My map's a little easy. You can go on, there is an app for getting your seeds so you can see where every island is. I suggest everybody do that. The Fog of War in this is, I don't know why they did it. Some games Fog of War is okay. In this case where you actually have to find certain islands that are not part of the main quest and don't show marked, that may just be a glitch of the game, but yeah, you kind of want to find all your quests. So, you know, you've got fast travel. Here is Tortuga, been there before, and your different factions. Might as well go turn some of that stuff in. And grab it and just do a quick show you how. Let me go put all that stuff in there real quick. Otherwise they'll be over encumbered, and they won't give you money if you have all your inventory slots are full. Devs, if you're watching this, bigger backpacks, much bigger backpacks, especially ships. My backpack should not be bigger than the cargo hold of my ship, ever. I mean, that's just seriously. I want my ship's cargo hold to be 3 to 10 times bigger. It gets kind of boring coming back on here. One thing I will say about every fast travel point that you set up, put a bed on it, because, as I said, you can sleep the night away on this game, and also put at least, you know, the most basic storage crate. That's what I did on mine. Why have I still got all that stuff in here? Should have put it away. That got put away? Weird. Take a look at there. Not full again. There we go. Now it's putting it away. That was weird. So that was in range. How much animal fat do I have? Okay. And I got cocoa plum seeds. I'll have to go plant those in a minute. Just for some reason it wasn't taking the mouse or the keyboard command. One of these days I'll get all the cocoa plums planted. But plant them as you get them. Part of the good recipes. Oops. I did that right. Well, let's just take all that. Give me mine. I acquired it legally. Alright, so fast travel. And now we're at the smuggler's base, which is basically the only people I want to really deal with. I do have stuff for other ones, but is what it is. And we'll come down here to the buyer. You always want to go to the buyer.
Let's keep it clean.
Give him my silver spoon. And just do that. Making some money, that's always a good thing. That should be everything. So for not a lot of work, 23 guineas and 210 piastre. You could come over here
That stupid
and
old
buy
man.
things
Handle with
from them
care.
if you want, but there's really nothing I need or want. Yeah, flags for 10 guinea, no. Maybe if it was, you know, what is it, 4 flags? You get a, Port Royal flag, Mystic Koi, Wise Serpent. So, you get 2 flags for 10. That's, no. Maybe 1 each. It's kind of like the decorations. 30, nah. How about let's go with 10, you know. 20 at the most. Let's, you know, all your building assets 20 and all your decorations 10. I mean, kind of weird how they did that. I don't get the reasoning for it. Fun game, but there's a few things that I would definitely be changing because it don't make sense. We can go down here. What time is it? 2:30. Yeah. We can do a quick ship combat. It's not a fair fight at this point. I have really maxed everything out. And I mean, I'm not even going to take on the load here. I'll go take on the... Let's do this. You get stuck right there for some reason. Stamina finally ran out. But it generates so fast I don't even care about it. And we get to see the beautiful Chimera. Yeah, we do know other ships are coming. There's a certain Spanish ship I really hope they put in the game. It might have been known to have 140 guns.
Helm's yours, Captain. And more sail!
Of course, the key activates your shanties.
It's a damn tough life, full of toil and strife.
Here's the light. That's really pretty cool thing. I did it with that glass, the entire thing. And I see a black
Cause we're homeward bound, it's a grand old sound on a good ship, taut and free. And we don't give a damn
if
when
you
we
hit your
drink
F2,
our own, but the
really
girls of
good.
old Maui, rolling down to old Maui, me boys,
Question mark. Takes everything off the screen.
we're homeward
really
bound
good
from
screen
the
shot if I
Arctic
can zoom
ground,
out.
brought it down to old Maui. How soft the breeze of the tropical seas, now the ice is far astern.
James got a bright future. They do have their website, and from what I'm seeing, they're listening to, the people playing their game. They're customers. Who'd have ever think it? A game company listening to customers might get a very high speed view. And people keep buying it, and when I looked at it this morning, it was still 70,000 people still buying it on a Thursday morning.
We're homeward bound.
I do like how you can just go pick stuff up.
Rolling down to old Maui.
Yeah, that's always the secret. Little bit better. Next one is like unnecessarily and possibly get your butt killed. You're not going to have to wait. Whatever it is, you can have it away. So we're going to go down to each side of these 14 seconds and just try to do it. Yeah, not a bad little ball. And it's not all you get. So I'm gonna make this look a little bit too easy.
Helm's yours,
That's the
Captain.
bad things.
Hammer and shot. More sail, more speed.
So if you really want to put it, have fun, put this on the hardest level and be prepared to do a lot of custom.
Lead off speed.
Kind of nice feel of it. You also can adjust it. I think you can adjust it down to 20% or 30%, something like that for difficulty. And then highest, you can just really max it out. I think it's 40%. need to do better with boarding and boarding.
Ships under your hand, Captain.
Disembarking.
Stop the bleeding!
An actual licensed Coast Guard captain should know those captains. Oh, you can see the admonitory wolf. You can even battle this.
Ready on the guns!
I tried taking on a whole bunch of level 15.
More sail, more speed!
That's why I'm very expensive to repair the ship. Probably don't want to do that very My ship does repair if I kill an enemy or if I'm out of battle. Oh, shit, damage. Whoa. Complete citadel. Freighters, transports, you always want to board. The rest of them just discriminate with boarding them.
Wave the guns!
And you do have to lead them.
Enemy's lost the ship!
But I wish they would set that to just out of the well, just like they do the barrels. The whole way I do it with the space speed. I hate it. Space speed is one thing. Yes, I want everything. I'm a pirate. Also allow me to loot the guns and everything else. It goes on my base.
Read the guns!
That puts kind of the fun on boarding, but I'm here for your shit.
Ships under your hand, Captain! Stop that bleed!
Contraband.
Set more sail!
Shit, let's just move everything over that. Got some coffee? Need coffee? Yes, need coffee. Oh, and you do have to slow down the board. I tried a few times going below half the first speed. Yeah. You gotta stop. Really hit the ass and shoot the aircraft in here. Or fun, get your Blackbeard as a boss in here, get your Rogers in here, definitely Charles Dane, Bonnie, you can get your Spaniards in here. The game's got potential. Anybody that read the book, Sandicon, that would be great expansion, taking us to the, middle, Asia. Barbary Pirates would be another one. Make it so that your factions, you can be U.S. Navy or British Navy, Spanish Navy. The game's got unlimited potential. You've got undead in here and plague bosses and scary creatures. This is an ocean. What scary creature could be out here? Kraken maybe? Hell, put a harpoon on the front of it and let us go get whale oil. I would definitely do that. I mean, I know PETA and a few of those groups would probably flip out, but don't care. Let us go chase down wolves, fight sharks. Right now you can't swim in the water, so, there's an untapped resource called, buried treasure and water that's been sunk. Let's go deal with that. I don't want to take on all those things. Nope. Nice and safe and comfortable right now. 2:41 and I've got stuff I've got to get done. So I'm going to go park boat. In fact, I'm going to go park boat fastest way. Let's see where they park my boat this time. Meanwhile, I'm going to put stuff away. Really? Okay, I can take everything from there. That there. You can sell these combat repairs. So I'm just going to put those in the sell to everybody but the Buccaneers. That and that go up in my office. So it does that. Oh, and if you're asking why don't I have a musket? Oh, I have a musket. I just don't use it. I really enjoy the melee. Which is strange because anybody knows me usually knows I play a ranged build. Alright, so we'll go over here to my office. And you can see I might have been playing for a little while. That's just when I get bored. Got all the rings, got your fishing pole, kind of, generic fishing pole. And over here, there's my musket, got 2 of them. They both go along with my agility build, that's why I have them. Got the plague, I've got all the weapons in the game. That halberd, I do enjoy playing. It is a strength weapon. It's okay. Use that special attack. You get all your health back instantly versus that one where you don't. It does take and put your temporal health, but we'll go into my character build. Progression, talents, there it is. I don't have anything put into temporal. Maybe when they do the next upgrade, or next DLC, whatever they do, I can put some into it, but right now, that one right there, that's what keeps me alive without a bandage. I'm about ready to just completely take bandages out and put in elixir, one of my 2 elixirs, 2 foods, and really beef up this character even more. I've been playing with the builds for about the last 3 or 4 days, and this build really is the one that seems to be the most devastating. I don't have a problem, even in the death mode. It's a lot more difficult. I do definitely die, but I can get out of trouble a lot quicker too. And I can come back to life a little bit better. Your critical hit is the most. Mastery is supposed to, but I give you more crit damage or chance. I forget which one it is. I've tried it. I don't think they've got it working because I haven't really noticed a difference. So mastery, I wouldn't put anything in. Definitely my agility, because I'm an agility build. I've gone with agility, and I like that strength aspect because I can max it out at the soft cap. Health, there is none on. I can go downstairs. Go down there, I'll show you. Kitchen. I don't think we went to the kitchen. Yeah, no, not every dining room. But, oh, move it, dude. Jeez. You know, if you really want to do it, I can beef my agility up even higher. You know, that would add another 20 to agility. There's your vitality. You can go another 20 on vitality. I can actually do 2 of them, which would give me another 30 on vitality, which, if I remember, that put me at 51. So you're at, yeah, about, no, almost 60. So, you know, I haven't had to use it. I do it on my death build, but that's all you got to worry about. And of course, you know, you've got all your others. I've been making everything to figure out what does what. More endurance, which when I'm out just exploring, that endurance food is good. Again, there's your 10 more vitality right there, so that's 30 with just 2 foods, plus what I'm at. So 56 total. And I got your coconut milk. Just different endurance builds. All your different foods are in here. I've been killing a lot of dodos. But yeah. That's basically where we're at, and at 2:45, I'm going to have to kill it because, like I said, I do have things to do this afternoon. Wife will be home shortly, and we got things to do, so I just want to say thank you, everybody, for coming along and kind of seeing where we're at, and let me show you my play style and how things I like to do it are. And we'll see you again on the next one. Have a good day.